Hey, stuffers! Ever look at a celebrity and think, there's just no way that person is real? You're not alone. Alex here, and welcome back to Stuff with Alex. The year is 1966. The Beatles are at the absolute peak of their power, conquering the world one screaming fan at a time. But then, a rumor starts to spread, a whisper so bizarre, it has to be fake.
The rumor is that Paul McCartney is dead.
That he died in a car crash, and to spare the world from grief and to keep the money train rolling, the band secretly replaced him with a look-alike. And the proof? They said it was all there, hidden in plain sight. Clues and album art, reversed lyrics that whispered, "I buried Paul." Even the fact that he was the only Beatle walking barefoot on the Abbey Road cover. What if the most famous musician in the world was secretly an imposter? That's not a rumor, stuffers. That's a conspiracy. And it's just the beginning. Today, we're diving into the top 5 American celebrity conspiracies that are so insane, they just might be true. Or, not. Let's start with that one. The OG of celebrity conspiracies. The Paul is dead theory. This wasn't some quiet rumor. It was a global phenomenon. College students started a firestorm and suddenly everyone was playing Beatles songs backward. On Revolution 9, you could hear "Turn Me On, Dead Man." In Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, the album cover was said to be a funeral scene with Paul holding a black instrument. The entire thing was an elaborate scavenger hunt for clues. Even though Paul McCartney himself has repeatedly and hilariously denied it, even titling his live album "Paul is Live" in a giant wink to the world, the theory persists. Why? Because it's a great story. It transforms a beloved band into a real-life mystery, a puzzle for fans to solve. It's the ultimate example of how, when people are desperate for a secret, they'll find it anywhere, even in a song played backward. Drop a comment if you've ever tried to play a song backward to find a secret message. I've got a whole playlist.
Remember Avril Lavigne, the pop-punk princess of the early 2000s? Well, according to a conspiracy theory that gained massive traction online, the real Avril died in 2003 and was replaced by a look-alike named Melissa Vandella. The evidence is supposedly found in everything from a slight change in her nose shape to her style to her music suddenly getting a little more pop. The theory suggests that the pressure of fame became too much, and after her grandfather's death, she took her own life. To protect her brand, the record label secretly swapped her with a body double they had trained from the beginning. Smash that like button if you think my editor, who looks suspiciously like a guy I went to high school with, might secretly be a body double. I'm not saying he is, but have you ever seen us in the same room? This is a classic celebrity conspiracy trope. The idea that the fame machine is so cold and calculating that it would literally replace a person with a clone rather than lose a dime.
This one is for all the Beehive members and conspiracy theorists alike. The theory is that Beyonce never actually gave birth to her first child, Blue Ivy. It started after a clip from a 2011 Australian talk show went viral, where as she sat down, her baby bump appeared to fold. The theory goes that a celebrity as famous and as controlled as Beyoncé would never let a natural pregnancy or birth derail her schedule or her image. This is a fascinating look into our public obsession with celebrities and our readiness to believe they live in a completely different reality. The idea that a public figure would fake a pregnancy to keep their brand intact is a shocking thought. But is it that far-fetched in the world of Hollywood? It's a classic case of people taking one unusual moment and building an entire secret narrative around it. What is it about celebrity pregnancies that makes us so suspicious? What secrets are we really trying to uncover?
This is one of the most famous and persistent celebrity conspiracies of all time. Officially, Tupac Shakur was shot and killed in Las Vegas in 1996. But for decades, his fans and others have insisted that he faked his own death. The evidence is a laundry list of suspicious details, the fact that no one was ever convicted of his murder, the unusual speed of his cremation, and a stream of posthumous album releases. Theories range from him living in Cuba to him being in a witness protection program. People claim they've spotted him at basketball games or in random photos. The theory is powerful because it gives fans hope. Hope that a legend didn't die tragically, but simply chose to disappear. It's a testament to the powerful connection we feel to our heroes that we'd rather believe they're hiding out with Fidel Castro than accept they're gone. It's a story we want to be true.
All right, stuffers, brace yourselves. This one is out there. It suggests that pop star Katy Perry is actually JonBenét Ramsey, the 6-year-old beauty queen who was tragically murdered in 1996. The theory claims that the Ramsey family faked JonBenét's death as part of a ritual, and that she simply grew up to be Katy Perry. The proof is a series of side-by-side photos showing the striking resemblance, as well as the fact that their parents look, well, kinda similar. It's an absurd theory that is easily disproven by the fact that Katy Perry is 6 years older than JonBenét Ramsey. So, unless she's a time traveler, this one doesn't quite work. But it's a brilliant example of how we can connect two completely unrelated, high-profile events with nothing more than a few shared facial features and a desperate need for a narrative. It's not about the facts. It's about the feeling. The feeling that there's a hidden truth just beneath the surface.
So, why do we love these stories so much? Is it because they tap into our deepest fears about fame and power? Is it the feeling that if we look closely enough, we can see the strings being pulled by some hidden puppet master? Whatever the reason, these conspiracies are more than just rumors. They are a reflection of a deeper human need, the desire to believe in something bigger than ourselves, even if that something's a secret society of celebrity clones. In a world that can often feel random and unjust, there's a strange comfort in believing that there's a grand plan, a hidden order, even if it's a sinister one. It gives us a sense of agency, the feeling that we are in on the secret. It reminds me of the words of Proverbs 14:12. There is a way that seems right to a man, but its end is the way to death. The same can be said for a good conspiracy theory. It can be so appealing, so seemingly right, that we chase it blindly, even when the facts tell us otherwise. Okay, thanks for watching. Peace out. Goodbye, guys.